Hello, everyone. We are starting a new series where we will be using VATA Envisage Algo, MT4 or MT5 versions to analyze the market. So we will look into some of the markets, indices, Forex, and commodities. And if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and support it. And this is where you can find VATA Envisage. VATA Envisage currently is available in two versions, which is MT4 and MT5. For MT4 version, you can look at this particular website, weekenstar.com, algorithmic trading, what an research algo indicator, or you can find a link to this in the description of video. And for MT5 version, there are only limited licenses available because it is not going to be for general public use. So there will be only few licenses available. For that, you will have to DM us, and you'll find again the link to that in the description of this video. Right, so let's begin. So we'll look into Dow Jones first of all. Now, Dow Jones, what is happening here is that we are looking at monthly time frame here, just to have a broader idea. And if you follow my FCP analysis, you know that we do multi-time frame analysis to find the overall structure, overall what market could be doing. Now, at the moment, what we can clearly see that market is still bullish because the blue is bullish, red is bearish. Very simple, right? It's color coded. So what we can see is that the market is bullish here, bullish here, bullish here. It's all bullish. It's all blue at the moment. Right now, this is sorry. Even before that, we had a very good buy signal, and the market has been rallying up. Now this buy signal has not reached its target. White dot are the targets. So these targets can be reached on the monthly time frame. Even though we had a little bearish engulfing candle, and then we saw a little bit of rejection from the top there, but there is quite a possibility that market may try to go into these targets or even higher than that in the coming months, because this is looking at monthly time frame. It can take months or weeks. Now if I go to look at the weekly time frame, on weekly time frame, we had little W pattern here, and but what we can see, that market is turning into bearish mode at the moment. So the market was bullish, there was a buy signal here, and the market was expected to go higher into this area, which is approximately 40,000, 41,000 or so, but it did not reach there. But that does not mean that it cannot reach again. See, what is happening here is that a weekly time frame is pointing to an area which is kind of also pointing to the same area as monthly time frame. So if I put a line here, horizontal line, and if I go to the monthly area, you will notice that it is nearly the same target as monthly. So there is a high probability that in coming weeks or months, the market may try to go there. And for now, the market is kind of consolidating in a range, and it is bearish at the moment on the weekly time frame. But we will have to see how the market actually opens. If it starts to go up, then this can be an easy target to reach. Now, if I look at the daily time frame, on daily time frame, this is what I shared in the public chat room as well. So we had this W pattern here, and after that we had bearish move, and then we had a sell signal. We reached our target, and then we also continue to fall, particular continue to fall down. And then on a smaller time frame such as H12 or whatever, smaller time frames such as this, what the market is trying to do, market is turning bullish again, right? It had a little bit of base consolidation here. Then market gave us a buy signal, and we were bullish, and the market may try to go back up into this line. Now this line is a higher time frame trend, which also acts as a dynamic support and resistance, and we have this white dot here as well, so it can go there, and this can be our first target or something. And if it continues to go up, then we have those weekly targets available as well. So this is how we do multi-time frame analysis, and this tool can be used on any time frame on with any kind of strategy. If you're trading order block or SMC or Fibonacci or support resistance or anything, basically look at this. This is kind of an order block. So from here, you could have seen the market was going up. Now you do not have to use H8. You could have used smaller time frames such as this one. So on smaller time frame, what we can see, the market was consolidating, but you see at the bottom, it is kind of creating this support. Now, because the market has created support and everything is blue, that means we are looking for a buy, right? So this was the signal here. And if you miss that one, then we could have taken this signal, or basically you can take any of the buy signals. Forget about the red signals, take the blue signals, and you would have been really good. So this is how you can trade this using this, and we continue to make this Vatan Visage algo much better. Almost every month we have a release on MT4 version, and we will try to do the same thing on MT5 version. By the way, MT5 version is only available for annual license because we are going to release only to select few traders. Right, so this is what we had. Now on my MT4, I have several markets available to me, including stocks, Forex, commodities, futures. So this thing can be applied. This can be used on any time frame on any of these markets which are available on my MT5 here. So for example, I can use it on Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq, if I go to the again like monthly time frame, on monthly time frame, what I can see the market does not have any kind of open targets available at the moment. However, because these indices kind of run together hand in hand, so if Dow Jones is going to go up, it's quite possible that Nasdaq will also continue to rise up. Now, if I go to the weekly time frame, on weekly time frame, we already have a bullish scenario here. So this is blue, and we already have a buy signal which has not reached yet. So this is kind of the target which is going to be available. Okay, so if I go to the daily time frame and if I remove all of this, on daily time frame we had a sell signal, okay, on last week, and it reached its target very nicely because we were already bearish from here. We were already bearish, but when we could have taken a signal, we could have taken a signal here, aggressive entry, or we would have waited for this to appear and we could have hit the target. And you will notice that this is a kind of a extended W as well. If you do not want to make use of that, you can just rely on water and that should be fine. Here we could have taken a buy. The market was bullish. A market was bullish, and then we had a buy signal here, and it reached target. Okay, and then when it fell down, the market was still bullish. So that means you could have taken a partial and you could have run the partial position for these targets which are there. Okay, the previous targets. So this is how you can make use of it, and we'll try to make it even better, more user friendly. And there are a few more guides coming in coming future, and because What and Research now has its own channel on YouTube channel. Right. So let's look at some of the currency pairs. So if I look at the GBP USD and if I look at the monthly time frame, it's taking a little bit time. Let's go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, what we can clearly see that market is kind of is consolidating. And but right now this is bullish. This is bullish, and market may try to reach one of these targets if the market continues to fall. If the market continues to go beyond the previous high here. Okay, so you need a little bit of technical analysis knowledge. So look at the previous highs and lows and all that, right? Higher highs and all that. You should know that. Now here, the market has turned bearish here on daily time frame, and this is also bearish. Now it gave us a sell signal here, I think on Thursday, yeah, but it has not reached its target yet. So we have to see whether it actually starts to fall down and reaches its target. So that is the daily time frame. And if I look at the 12-hour time frame, it's all consolidating at the moment. There is not much going on, but you can see it has created a resistance here at the top, and we have a sell signal here. We have bearish trend here, and this gave us very good trade here all the way down to this level here, right? So this is how you can make use of it. Now let's go and look at some other currency pair or some other market. Let's look at Euro USD, one of our favorites, one of everybody's favorite. So on monthly time frame, the market is again consolidating. And why is this happening? Because you should know that the dollar is actually consolidating itself. So all of these dollar-based currency pairs are also consolidating. However, however, the conditions are like this. This is bullish and this is bearish. So that means it is it's in no man's zone. If the market breaks to the upside, so let's say if I do something like this, kind of triangle or whatever, right? If it breaks through to the upside, then this can be the target because we already have a support at the bottom, and then we have a buy signal here, and this is bullish. So that means can be the target. However, if the market breaks to the downside, right, below this line, then it is going to be this target because at that point in time, this will probably turn into bearish mode, bearish territory. Okay, so this is what monthly is. If I go to the weekly time frame, on weekly time frame, we already have established this resistance here. However, for this little bit of time, the market may try to go up. Again, it is in consolidation, right? So we have to see how it breaks out. On the daily time frame, if I go there, so remember weekly is actually bearish because we have resistance at the top, right? On the daily time frame, again, it is showing the same thing. The market is kind of doing a flag pattern or sort of thing, and it is bearish. So it is kind of consolidating, so it is not giving us any kind of clarity at the moment. However, we have bearish. So if this changes to blue, if this changes to blue and the market actually continues to rise higher, then these are the targets which can be achieved. And if the market continues, if the market breaks to the downside, then these are the targets which can actually continue to fall, reach. Right now, this is bearish, so there are more chances of it actually falling down because the medium time, the higher time frame trend is also red, right? So this is how it is. Now, it VATA comes with the guides. So MT4 has like all the strategies guides and features guides. There are approximately 20 to 24 small videos, like 5 minutes videos. So when you subscribe to this, you can go through those videos and learn for yourself, and then start to use it at a smaller risk, like just to observe the market, how the VATA envisage works in the markets. And once you have learned the VATA envisage behavior, you can start to use it in your trading systems as well. Okay, so this is what we had there. And now let's look at copper, just like on another currency pair, another commodity. Now on copper, this was a much clearer view. So this is a kind of W pattern here, and the market was able to reach its target here on monthly time frame. Why? Because we had this buy signal in a bullish scenario. It reached its target, it reached its target, right? And then after that, it has been retracing. So when it has started to retrace, the weekly time frame has just turned red, which means that now our bias is towards the downside. So far, we haven't got a signal yet, but this arrow is showing that, most probably it is a start to going to form a resistance here very soon. So if I look at the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, we already had a bearish signal, very nice, clear bearish signal. And then we had a sell signal on this candle, and then market is trying to reach its target. If I look at the same thing on H12 time frame, on H12 time frame, the market is bearish, and then there was resistance form, and then we had this sell signal which reaches target nicely, and now it is trying to go back down to this target. Why we will ignore this buy signal? Because it is red. If it is red, if the market is bearish, you should ignore all the buy signals. You should only take the sell signals. Okay. Now let's look at Apple maybe. I'm just picking up random, right? I haven't come prepared for this. So right now on Apple, this trend, this entire trend is still up, although it seems to be like slowing down, but this entire channel is actually still um, upward moving. So whenever the market comes into this channel, we should take a buy. So here, bullish, bullish, buy signal, reach the target, right? The market gave us a sell signal, but it never reached this target. The reason behind this is because the market is running in a tight channel, and that channel is pointing upwards. So we should prefer the buy. If I look at the weekly, on the weekly time frame, this was very nicely done. So we had this bullish, and then we had this buy signal here, and that has come into this resistance. Now, if this resistance is broken, if the market continues to rise higher, we have several targets available here. One, two, three. These targets can be reached if the market continues to go higher. If you were kind of day trading, then you should have seen the daily time frame or 4 hour time frame. On the daily time frame, we had this bullish scenario here, support formed, buy signal, and the market started to rise up. And here we right now we have a buy signal, but the conditions are bearish, which means that we should ignore that signal for now until this changes to blue. So this is how you can make use of it, and I'll try to make it as simple as possible, and I'll try to post more videos which can actually give you more clarity in those into the system. And this system is nearly now approximately 4.5 year old, and a lot of people are actually using it. So if you are interested in getting a copy of it or getting a license of it, MT4 version has a free trial, 1 month trial, and MT4 version also has $99 offer for the first month. And MT5 version is not on the free trial, although it works in the same way. It is much more advanced. It is not on free trial at the moment. You can try it on MT4 for free, but then after that you'll have to decide whether you want to go for any kind of subscription. And then based on that, we can give you MT4 or MT5 license. And more to come. Follow Instagram and follow Twitter and follow YouTube of Envisage Algo, and I'll see you in the next one.